talking about progression today and why progression is key. And within progression, I'll break it down, and within progression, there'll be certain other things that are key to progression. But ultimately, it all comes down to progression. In any goal you've got, in anything you're trying to do, you've got to carry on progressing through it to get to the top. If you want to get to the top of something, you've got to progress. You got to keep progressing, even when times get tough. Because believe me, times will get tough, times will get hard. You've just got to carry on, being persistent, progressing, no matter what. Just because you have to progress doesn't mean you can't fail. You can absolutely fail. You can fail at something and it be fine. Sometimes failing is a form of progressing, because you're progressing your mind. You now know how to not do it, if you get me. You now know how to not do it that way, try a different way, and try a different way, and try a different way, until you find the way that's going to help you progress the most. Let's talk about how you will progress. What do you have to have in order to progress? Now, obviously, it's going to be different depending on what you want to do, but within the main chunk of it, the main areas, you need to be persistent, you need to be driven, and a lot of people will say you need to be motivated, but don't get that twisted. You don't need to be motivated to progress. You just need to do the work. You can do the work and progress and not be motivated for it. You can do the work and not even like the work. But if you know it's what you got to do, you've got to do it, whether you're motivated or not. Because motivation will only take you so far. That leads me on to my other point. You need to have discipline, which is basically just what I talked about. Doing the work even when you don't feel like doing the work, that's discipline. Discipline, will take you to places motivation can't take you. So, you need to have motivation. No, what the fuck? So, you need to have discipline, because discipline beats motivation every single day of the week. Let me repeat that again for you. Discipline beats motivation every day of the week. Now, I don't know if I'll break discipline down in this video or if I'll do it in a separate video. Maybe I'll break it down a little bit in this video and then do a whole separate video on it. But discipline, when it comes to discipline, a lot of people think, you have to do it every single day. You have to do whatever you're doing every single day. And that is a high form of discipline. That's like top tier discipline. But let's be realistic. You're not going to be able to do it every day. When you first start, you're not going to be able to do it every day. It's just not going to be possible. You're not going to be disciplined every day. You're not going to, let's say you started in the gym and you got a body goal. Maybe you want to gain weight and gain muscle, or maybe you want to lose weight. I can't talk for losing weight, but I know it's pretty much the same. But I'm trying to gain weight, gain muscle, bulk, all of that. So I'm not disciplined every day. I don't go to the gym every day. But I am on the discipline level. I go at least 4 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week. I make sure I go. That is what you would say I'm disciplined, because I go at least 3 or 4 times a week. Now, could I be more disciplined? Yes, I could go 4, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, but I don't want to yet. That's the thing. I don't want to yet, but I know eventually I will want to, and then I will have to get disciplined. I'll have to take it to the next level. And of course, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard going from say you're getting a new goal, a new habit. It's going to be hard from going from not doing it at all to doing it once a week, doing it twice a week, doing it 3 times. But that's where progression comes back into it. You just progress each week, slightly higher each week. Now you see what I mean when I say progression is key. You have to keep progressing. You can't stay stagnant. And if you stay stagnant, that pretty much means you stay level. You just stay where you are. You can't be complacent, can't get comfortable. You've got to keep pushing. You've got to keep pushing yourself. The example for the gym, an example in your career. Maybe you want to have more responsibility within work. Maybe you want to have a pay rise or whatever you want. It's still a form of progression. Maybe it's going to take you taking on more workload. You've got to find a way to be able to deal with that workload and not get stressed, not get overworked or overwhelmed. So maybe that requires you to do a little bit work at home in order to progress to the next pay rise, and then a little bit more work at home in order to progress to the next pay rise. And maybe a way to do that is not go out one of the weekends in a month. If you go out every single weekend, every single day of the weekends, Fridays nights, Saturday nights, every weekend, maybe just give up one weekend and you'll see the progression you'll make a lot of progression, and then from that you'll probably give up more weekends and progress even further. But trust me, progression is key. You need to just keep pushing and just keep pushing no matter what. And you gotta be okay with being terrible at the start. You gotta be okay with being shit at the start. Like now with this channel. Take this channel for instance. Take me making these videos. I know right now they aren't the best. They just shot on a literally just shot on an iPhone. No mic, no nothing. But I'm still out here putting the videos out. There's no excuse for me not to put the videos out. I said I wanted to do it. I'm doing it. There's no excuse for that. For not doing it, I mean. There's no excuse for it. But I know I will make progression. I know I will progress to reinvest in myself. So I'll progress to more videos a week maybe, and then I'll progress to a camera. I'll progress to a mic. I'll progress to somewhere else, like a better location, all of that. And if you're already progressing, you already keep pushing, then good on you. And I hope you see the gains. I hope you see the progress you're making. And yeah, but that's just a quick little one on why progression is key. And I know loads of people probably already know about this, but just in case you didn't, or just in case you wasn't aware of how important it is, there's just a quick little summary. If you like where this channel was going and the message we're spreading, then definitely consider joining the Gentleman's Club by subscribing. And if you check out the rest of the videos and you don't like it, then no pressure. Just, yeah, you ain't got to join. But if you do like it, then join us, because it's going to be one hell of a journey, I'll tell you that. But yeah, until the next video, guys, peace.